Hey, guys and gals.
Hey.
Hey.
Nikki, Pat, Daniel, Shane.
Boom, boom, bam, ba, boom, boom, bam. Cool intro, bro.
Welcome.
That's
welcome.
good.
Yeah, thank you. I'm playing around with my video app on my phone, so I like. Okay. Well, we got a nice panel here. Shane is MIA right now. He's hidden behind the scenes, as we all see. So, yeah, tonight's gonna be fun. It's gonna be interesting because we're gonna have our normal roundtable discussion, open discussion, and we're gonna introduce Real or Not Real. Shane Burberry is the host of that, and we're gonna be joining. We got Henry May with us tonight, and uh, I know Shane's got some video links set up. He had originally scheduled this on his podcast, and so we're going to do it here tonight because conflict of time conflict. He had scheduled it at the same time, and he wanted a couple of us on there. But after talking to him and say, "Hey, let's do it here," so I'll be able to screen share whatever videos he pulls up, and then we could go from there. So, so everybody sit tight. We will get the real or not real for the audience on our end who's never heard of this. I think you guys will enjoy this. And when Shane gets around, well, I'll let him do a little talking. He could introduce himself, and you guys seen him on here before, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. And one other thing I want to bring up right here too, the Virginia Bigfoot Con, the website is back up and running. So if you want to check that out, it's slightly edited and it's still under construction. There's some details that will be coming soon added in there. So, but you can go ahead and check it out. What's in there right now? Again, it is vabigfootcon.com. As you see, the way it's written and typed out right here. So check that out. That's coming in the Virginia Bigfoot Con for the third annual event. It's happening in 2021. It was supposed to happen this year, but thanks to the pandemic, that's how it goes. So,
Yeah.
well, all right. Well, here we are, and all right, we got we got viewers on here. We got people in the live chat already, and there's a name. There's a name on there I'm not familiar with. They might be new. Maybe they follow Shane over here. So I don't know. All right. Oh, Trevor Terrell, what's up? Heather McDuffie says, "Hey Shane, your last name was my cat's name." That's funny.
Bradbury. Like Ray Bradbury, yeah.
Yep.
I'm glad Shane's last name ain't Dingleberry.
We do want to pass on some we do want to pass along some sad news.
Uh-oh.
Sasquatch Country Adventures founder Bill Miller passed away. He was 63 years old.
Oh,
I actually got to meet him in 2011. He's originally from Illinois, but he lived in Harrison Hot Springs, British Columbia. And he would take people on tours around Harrison Lake. He and Thomas Steenberg would. Plus, he wrote a couple of rebuttals to Greg Long's book, The Making of Bigfoot.
Oh.
And he wrote a rebuttal to the massacre theory too. So
nice, good for him. All right, R.I.P. man.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, R.I.P. Definitely.
Well, I know the you said Bill Miller, right?
Bill Miller.
Yeah, I know that name. I'm just having trouble. I'm having a hard time putting his face there, getting the image of him. But I know the name, and I know the name Miller runs. There's a lot of Millers in the Bigfoot community as well. There's also there's a Miller. Oh, man, I wish I didn't have a brain fart, but there's a husband and wife Miller couple that actually put on this East Texas Bigfoot conference. All right. Um, well, there's a lot of things I guess we could get into. Heather McDuffie's asking Nikki, are you from Texas?
I'm not from Texas, but I live in El Paso, Texas. I'm actually from Arizona, but I've been here in the Southwest.
Yeah, she might be asking, I guess because of the way you labeled your name on here. You got the TX, I guess, for Texas.
I do have the Texas.
I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna go ahead. Let's. I think. Well, Henry dropped off. I'm sure he'll be back here.
Hey, can you hear me?
Might be having. Yeah, Shane.
All right. So I'm still on my phone. Do you still have those videos? Can you pull those up?
Yeah, I'll have to go. Yeah, what I'll have to do is go through the YouTube. I actually have something else ready for the screen share. Did you want to start that right away, or get right in? Or
you know what?
I guess we
what? Let's tease it. Let's just tease it. Let's tease it. Let's do your thing first, and then we'll do real or not real, so the people can have to stay and watch it.
All right, hold on. Yeah, because even though we just got started, the viewers will grow here too. As we only just started. So, one thing I like to remind everybody too, for those that are already on here and watching, if you're on YouTube or Facebook, take advantage of the time right now as we're still getting situated. Go ahead, share this around. I know a few of us had already shared this around on Facebook. It's on our ECBRO fan page. It's in the ECBRO Facebook group. It's on my timeline. It's been posted in several groups, so feel free to share away. And one of the things I thought we could start off with, I thought it would be kind of fun. I actually got pictures, and then there's actually a YouTube video, something I came across I thought was interesting. It was actually shared and posted in Kelly Shaw's blog, one of his recent blogs, of the what was it, Ben Matane video footage. I don't know if any of you guys are familiar with that.
Matine, Ben Matine.
Yeah, right. Now, I did not watch the video. I've only looked at it. I read some of the information behind it briefly, so I don't remember much of it. So I thought we could all share and watch that together because I could pull that up on screen share. Let me pull up the pictures first. Now you guys might not be able to make these out, even though I could post them up here. I don't know if you guys see that, Rilla. That's the original footage and a original screenshot I did. Then I did a little bit more of a zoomed in one, which is right here. It's a little bit larger, not much different. I think I shared this to Nikki and Pat earlier, I think. This is supposedly a picture of a Bigfoot. And I did not put the red circle around that. In my defense, I did not put no circles on this. This was like this from the video. This is a still shot from the video. So I don't know.
Is that the Jack
to go around.
Beef Jerky Sasquatch?
I don't know. Oh, it very well may be, but the way I'm looking at it is very shaggy looking, and it almost looks like it could be a Bigfoot suit. But all the Bigfoot suits I've looked up, it doesn't look like a Bigfoot suit. However, it could be one from somewhere. I'm almost thinking it's possibly that it might be a ghillie suit of some sort.
That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like it's got something in its hand. It looks like it's holding something.
I believe just to the as we're looking at the picture to the left of this, what it looks like is reaching up and grabbing something. I'm not entirely sure what that is. That could be part of a tree or a uprooted root ball with snow covering on it.
It's a huge root ball, and the base of that root ball was estimated up in the 11-foot range. And they estimated that Bigfoot was more than 8 foot tall. And the controversy over this whole Ben Matine is that the original footage and video was confiscated by the government. There had been a lot of supposedly sightings of helicopters in the area and all kinds of stuff like that. And several people have gone to that root ball, which still exists in that area, and have taken photos, comparison photos. Which also that link you showed me shows some of those comparison photos, but oddly enough, they never show a comparison photo taken from that exact spot. They show it from the opposite end and further back, which makes it appear like the guy is just tiny compared to the other photo. I don't know why they wouldn't take a photo of right where the supposed Bigfoot was standing. But I've never seen a photo of that.
No, not real.
Well,
Move on. Not real. Move on. That is 100 freaking % not real. Like, just like, yeah. Get it out of here. Go.
I mean, I agree. It's inconclusive altogether, but doesn't matter what picture we show up here. Pat's gonna say it's not real anyway, but I'm just kidding.
Well, the legs don't look real to me because they look saggy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they look real baggy.
Yeah,
The
I don't think legs would look.
Yeah, it's completely.
Even in the winter. Even in the winter, I don't think that would happen.
Yeah, I mean,
well, you know, when somebody gets liposuction, they have a lot of loose fat and skin hanging off them. I think that's the situation. Maybe Sasquatch had liposuction, and he just got a little staggy skin.
But this was a really big story. I think this happened way back in 2007-ish, 8, somewhere around there.
Oh yeah. So this is an old one.
About right.
Yeah, this is older.
Yeah. All right. Well,
but of course, people have been bringing it up.
We'll tell you what.
Well, of course, there's always new people that come in,
and they're like, "Oh, look what I found!" And
yeah. So, I mean, that's common, obviously.
Yeah.
Well, for shits and giggles, let's watch the video here. And now keep in mind, the viewers will not be able to see the. They will not be able to hear anything. If there's any sound to this, nobody will be able to hear it. So
they should.
It doesn't have any sound anyway. That video doesn't have any sound. It's just music.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So it doesn't matter.
Wait. Oh.
Buffering.
All right. Hold on. It's buffering. It may not work. So let's just everyone. Yeah.
It looks like a Bigfoot to me. It's blurry, and there's a circle. So they must.
Your device is not connected. It's pretty blurry, ain't it?
Yeah, and there's a circle.
Well, unfortunately,
are you sharing it from your device, or
it's just buffering?
Trying to share?
I won't worry about it right now.
Where'd Shane go? Shane's gone.
So, all right, let me see.
Oh, there he
There we
goes
go.
again. There he is.
There he is.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I can't play the video unless somebody else wants to try to screenshot and pull it up. I don't know why. It might be on my end. So,
what is it? Somebody send me the link. I'll pull it up.
Yeah, it's because Shane, that's another thing too. That's why I was recommending for your videos that you had for real, not real. If you could pull them up on your end, and then if you do a screen share, I can post it up here and do a solo play while we watch them. So, and we'll be able to talk while we'll be able to talk to them as we do screen shares. Yeah, give me a second. Pat, and I will send that to you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, Shane. It's the wrong one.
All right.
His name is Daryl. I have my Daryl shirt on today.
Daryl.
His name's Daryl. My name is Daryl. Yeah.
Hey, you guys don't know nothing about Daryl.
Let's see here. Yeah, it might be on my end because I'm on my phone right now and I'm trying to forward you that link, Pat, and my messenger is buffering. So,
Man,
what the heck?
you got to work on getting some good Wi-Fi, man.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't afford it. Yeah, I'm actually dealing with a situation now that kind of limits me on a lot of things. Hey, Nikki, is there any way possible that you could forward that to Pat since I sent it to you?
Oh yeah. I don't know.
That Ben Mateen, big, yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah, it's just,
I'll pull it up.
yeah.
It's okay. You know, I mean, I can kill this whole segment real quick. Real quick. Real or not
What?
real? Real
Do what
or
now?
not real? Right? Real or not real? Not real.
Well,
All right, podcast
well,
is over. Thanks for joining us tonight, guys and gals. We got through this pretty quick. Real or not real? Not real. We decided.
all right. So for Pat, the show's all over.
Bye, Pat.
That's cool, man. I'll be on Carrie's show tonight. Carrie Arnold's show. Yeah.
So.
Okay, what's the next one? Do you have any other ones?
Well,
he can't pull
no,
them off.
I didn't want to get too much into all that.
Oh,
No, as far as pictures, I can share pictures, but yeah, I don't have no other alleged Bigfoot photos. But
oh my God, Squatch Watchers.
Okay.
One of the Squatch Watchers, because there's a couple of different groups that are named the same, but oh my, they're just allowing people to post some old Bigfoot photos. You know, the old photos where it's actually a bear hanging, but they have a Sasquatch hanging, and
oh my
the old
goodness!
photo
Wow.
of the older gentleman with the deer head, the deer in between them, but they photoshopped a Bigfoot in the middle of them. And I happen to have all the other,
Yeah.
the original photos, so I was just like posting, telling, hey. These are all over the internet. You guys don't even bother to go check,
Right.
that there's further, because right
Right.
away people are like, oh yeah, that's definitely a Bigfoot. That's definitely, that's definitely a real picture. So it was really bad there for a while.
Uh-oh.
All right.
Oh, you're doing full
Pat's
screen.
got this. Let's see. See what happens here.
Click exit.
That looks like the same thing from the a freaking different angle.
I'm not seeing anything. There we go.
Yeah, I'm not seeing either. Oh yeah, now you got it. You might have to scroll up. Yeah, you might have to scroll up a little bit there. But...
There you go.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. It's the exact. Yeah. We already.
Yeah, that's what it is. Those pictures came from this.
Yeah, we already.
I know, but just for entertainment purposes.
Now you can see the whole root ball, though, of how big it was. Later on in the video, it'll show the little guy standing on the other end.
How long? This video is like 5,000 years long.
See, the next part is a dramatization. So they just made it up. They already had the head. Because they show it peeking around a corner.
Words. Yeah. Yeah, and this video was oh yeah, that's not Halloween Mask.
Oh.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Well, that one's a dramatization.
Wow.
Okay. They made that one up to show what they had, but they don't have the video anymore, supposedly.
So okay. So this is just part of a reenactment scene.
Yes, it's a reenactment.
The whole thing's a reenactment.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I'm done with this.
Right.
Alrighty then.
Here, let's watch something else. Yeah.
Got any other Bigfoot videos? All right. Huh. That's interesting.
But
Shane must be working on what he's doing on his end. So
here's the thing. Can we talk about this and for the next segment until we get to the next video? Can we talk about the fact that you're probably not standing 30 feet away from a Bigfoot calmly filming it? I mean, I don't know. Is that a thing?
Yeah. Your heart would be racing like you don't know what,
Well, I want to say that they were in a deer stand or something.
There was multiple angles, though.
And afterwards. And for some reason, I want to remember that he was on the run. The police were looking for him or something. But now I'm a little foggy on the details. It's been such a long time.
An unscrupulous you don't say.
Shane's got a twin brother on here tonight.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, my laptop. Ooh. Hey, can you hear me?
There we go.
Yeah, I hear you.
You had a doppelganger.
All right. So I don't know. I don't know if you got the videos I put in the chat, in the private chat. Those are the videos I picked out for Real or Not Real. So I'm actually on my phone, so I won't be able to do this. My laptop is my internet sucks on my laptop. So if somebody can get those videos and just copy and paste it.
Yeah, I'll just pick one by random here.
Yeah, there's 4 of them.
Did you put video 2 and video 3 at the end of the URL though?
No. It's just spaced.
All right.
So take like the where the first one's at, just go up to the 70. Just go up to the 70.
All right. I'll find it.
And then
Yeah. Continue on. Discussion.
Alrighty. Well, while we're getting situated and everything, for those that are on the chat, let me give you guys a reminder. If you guys got questions, we love to try our best to respond. We got extra help on here tonight to answer your questions. So As we've always referred to Henry May, he's pretty much like a walking, talking Bigfoot dictionary. He knows a lot of history. He keeps up with a lot of stuff. So yeah, we got the man himself on here. So yeah, if you guys have got questions, throw them out there, and try to keep them try to put them in all caps. It'll help us recognize or point out questions on the chat. So, let's see.
Heather McDuffie said, "Henry, what's up?"
Hello, Heather.
Researchers.
Let's see.
Oh,
Anybody know anything about pork and beans in the house? What?
who's pork and beans?
It's a podcast. Yeah.
Michael Harrell said.
Yeah, it's a Bigfoot podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So Heather McDuffie says, "I need to be friends with Henry."
Okay.
Hey, Heather, are you single? Are you single?
Whoa, Shane.
Yeah.
Dial it back a little bit, Shane.
I'll try. I'll try.
You gotta have some game here. Right?
Yeah, Heather McDuffie. She's from North Carolina. Yeah, she's a real nice girl. I got to meet her in North Carolina. Yeah, she said she's single. Yes.
She did say yes.
Sorry.
Well, never mind, Shane. Keep doing what you're doing. You got right?
She was talking to Henry, not me.
Yeah. Well, she answered your question.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah, man. We're all over the place tonight, dude. I'm sorry, guys. I'm a little bit out of it tonight. I'm trying to keep my game face on here.
All right, I had just added you as a friend there, Heather,
Ooh.
on Facebook.
All right, so
Let's see.
evidently a Bigfoot.
Give me a second. I'm working on something.
Bigfoot chased down a car. A car in Russia.
Yep, that's the first video.
Okay.
Oh.
Let's play this song again. Play the intro song again. I really like that song.
All right, here we go. Alrighty, there we go.
And Nikki disappeared.
Yeah. So half an hour into the podcast, we're starting over. Hey guys, welcome to the Bigfoot Zone. I'm Pat. Tonight we've got Daniel, Henry, Shane, and I, and we're about to play a video for you guys that's going to blow your mind. So I got it pulled up in the queue there.
There we go. Okay, let me pull that up. There we go. All right. All right. Roll that beautiful bean footage.
All right, so this video comes out of Russia, and it's apparently, allegedly, a Bigfoot chasing at a car. And if you want, you should be able to fast forward that because I don't think it's up in there. Well, actually, yeah, okay. This is where it's at.
Too bad the audio won't come through because the girls are screaming in the back.
Yeah, they are.
And it's all in Russian, but you can tell
All right,
she's
there's
scared
something by
to
the
death.
pole.
Yeah, right there by the pole, and it's coming after them.
Heather says BS.
Okay, they stopped. There it is. There it is again. Yeah.
I don't know if the boyfriend probably had a friend out there. And he took those girls out there.
Yeah.
Somebody translated the whole thing, and it's just her saying, "Go, go, go! Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Go! Where'd it go?" You know, stuff like that.
Then it comes back again. Third time, they're stopped again.
Yeah, it all seems like a planned scare thing for the girls. I don't think the girls knew.
Yeah, the girls' reaction is legit. I don't think the girls are faking.
They were scared. They were screaming. And
yeah.
Well, here's the thing that it's kind of funny. This is a wide open field. I mean, this is wide out in the open. I mean, if anything, a Bigfoot. I would think a Bigfoot would be trying to hide and not expose itself. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Or chase after.
I mean, yeah, it looks like the grass. The grass is a little tall, but
a 2-ton vehicle.
it still seems like an odd place.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, exactly.
It's flat. It's so flat, dude. They don't get caught in the open air. And now, I mean, the car keeps stopping and starting and stopping and starting.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, after about the second time, you might stop initially to go, "Hey, what the hell did I just see?" But the second time it comes charging at you, you're just gone, man. Like you're out of there. You don't want to. You don't want to have anything to do with it at that point.
Nope.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like a setup. That area looks like the Mississippi Delta. And I should know. I live in the Mississippi Delta.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, it's very
the red.
It's like coastal plain, very flat. Like you said, Delta. They don't go walking around in wide open spaces like that where 1,000 people can see them at once. You know, they don't do that. We know that. You know.
Yeah, the red flag to me, if you guys are watching, where the image was just on the edge of that roadway, just staying inside the tall grass. I don't know. I just kind of thought that was kind of a red flag because it wasn't trying to get too close. It wasn't trying to expose itself. Because if it got any closer, maybe we would have had a clear image. And by it not, keeping its distance is not revealing its true identity. So, you know, I guess in my opinion, that does kind of sound like a setup. You know, so. Because, you would think a lot of these Bigfoot photos or videos, I should say, a lot of them that have red flags, a lot of them are usually pretty far and distant. None of them are really up close. And I don't know. That's just my 2 cents, I guess. But
yeah, not real.
So,
yeah,
not real.
I'm gonna have to agree. I think I agree with Nikki. Might have been a prank for the 2 girls, but. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the prank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna pull up the next.
It's definitely a real video.
Yeah.
All right. So in case you, the people that's watching doesn't know, this is what real or not real is. We take a look at videos and we judge it. We give our opinion. We're not experts. We just give our own opinion on what the videos are.
Ooh, okay. So in this next one, we're looking at something that's not Bigfoot related.
No. Yeah, so basically what we do is we do all sorts of videos, UFOs, paranormal ghosts, Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, stuff like that. Anything that's out of the ordinary.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not solely on Bigfoot videos.
Okay. All right. Well, everybody cool with that?
Let's do it.
And oh yeah, and that's what makes it fun too. Fun. It's interesting. I miss doing these real not real.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why I bring it back during October, Halloween. Best time for them.
All right, here we go. He's got another one set up here.
Ooh.
Okay, so yeah, this is confirmed UFO footage from that was released by the Pentagon, I think earlier this year, maybe late last year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Which that did happen.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, didn't they admit to this that this was unidentified?
Yeah, it was unidentified.
Yeah, the government did make it a statement. Yep, that they claimed that it wasn't theirs.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, what you're not going to hear is anything if they pursued this or not. You know, they're not going to give you all the good details.
Yeah,
that's weird. I haven't seen this particular one. That looks like a little. That's a very tight. I've seen this one. But the very first one, that was very tight pursuit. It was a little too tight of an engagement, and so is this to some degree. So there's a couple of things about that I don't like. Knowing as much about aviation as I know.
Mm-hmm.
This I don't know what all this stuff is. Nothing. This stuff's nothing.
Yeah, I think it's part of a news clip. This was actually shown on Sky News in the UK.
It's just bothering me because the tracking is so precise.
Mm-hmm.
Is a little weird. Even for a fighter jet.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of variations of variables that go into flying. That's real precise tracking.
Well, it's also look like it's moving. It's like it's tilting sideways like that. I don't know if that's the camera on whatever the Pentagon was using, or if it was the object itself.
Yeah, and then yeah, I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm missing with that. With the maybe the cameras might have gyroscopic capabilities that I'm not considering. So the plane could be doing this, and the camera could be gyroscopically locked into whatever target the pilot has set. In the heads up display. So it could be a factor of that. But we can agree that this footage has come out and has been officially recognized by the United States government as basically unidentified.
Yeah,
correct.
We can we can agree on that.
And the thing is that UFO, unidentified flying object, doesn't mean aliens involved.
Correct.
Doesn't mean it's a flying saucer.
Yes. It just means like this cool device that I built to mess with y'all's heads. That's all it means. All it means.
Yeah, I mean, for all we know, it could be a drone that the government wasn't aware of flying that day.
Yeah, or it could be China. It could be China.
It might be China.
It might be China. Maybe Japan. Maybe the UK. Maybe Britain is trying to get back at us. You know, I don't
Korea.
know.
It's Korea. North Korea.
New Guinea. I think it's New Guinea.
Real. I think it's real.
All right. I'm trying. I just want to have fun tonight, guys. Sorry. I'm being like all jokey and stuff.
That's fine. All right. So what?
All right.
I think all of us say real. All for that one.
Yeah, I'll say like I'm on the fence, but it seems real. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Henry?
Well, yeah, I'm going to say real. As for a flying saucer / alien, you know, we need more evidence for that to be factual. But it is an identifying object.
I'm going to say flying spaghetti monster.
I'd say real, but it is a UFO. It's not an identified flying object, but of what world? We don't know of what world though.
Mm-hmm.
It could be from our world for all we know.
Yeah.
Oh, I know where this is.
Exactly.
I've been here. I've been to this place. Am I still sharing? I'm not sharing, right? Okay.
You're not sharing anymore. Yeah.
Okay.
No,
Yeah, I know where this is. This comes from Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, a very, very famous Civil War battlefield where a lot of people, a lot of soldiers on both sides died. I've been there several times in my own life, and there are a lot of reports, you know, that come from that area. That like actually the battlefield area where, you know, people say they see, you know, weird phenomenon or what they might describe as ghosts. So let me come back as producer of the show tonight and try and share it. Share. Here we go. So here we go. Civil War battlefield. Here we go.
Yeah. Are you sharing? There we go.
Yeah, I'm sharing it.
Yeah.
I just got it.
Yeah, it just popped up on mine. Yeah, so just like Pat stated, this is from the Gettysburg, from the Civil War, and as you can see in front of those canyons, you see some individuals running, and it could be paranormal, it could be somebody in a suit or whatever, but you clearly see something running in front of those canyons. And it just disappears.
Yeah, and the movement is.
I saw it. Yeah, that's exactly.
Whoa.
Yeah,
definitely.
I'm gonna have to say not real.
Why?
It looks like CGI to me. That's almost 100%. If you put a gun to my head and said CGI or not, I'd be pretty confident in saying CGI. I'm not going to die today, you know. And of course, it's all too easy to do that. Like, you know, like any of us could figure out how to kind of make one of those videos in about a day. Something like that. It's pretty easy to do.
Not even. You just have to layer a video and ghost it and put it right on top of your regular video. My daughter could do it in 5 minutes.
Yeah.
But knowing the area, knowing that there had been thousands of people who have had occurrences and incidents of paranormal activity in that area.
Yeah.
You know, there's always that
Right.
possibility that maybe, you know, but so I would have to be down the middle on that one because number one, I don't know where that came from. I don't know who the person who had that video or posted it is. Is it a kid, you know, who's just trying to get clickbait, or is it somebody who older who seems more credible? You got to factor in a lot of stuff when it comes to videos like that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with Nikki.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go undecided on this. Just because of what Nikki stated, we don't know the history of the video. We don't know who posted it. It came from the New York Post. I don't know if there's an actual. I don't know if the actual person uploaded to their YouTube video or if it was just given to the New York Post. So I'm going to go with undecided on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think undecided because of the history of ghostly activity in the area.
Yeah.
And I'm not.
I agree with all that.
I'm not trying to take away from the reports of ghostly activity in that area. It just looks like CGI to me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And like I've seen, dude, you can pull up like Snapchat has this feature where you can like pull up your phone and hold it like over your coffee table, and there's a little dinosaur walking around on your coffee table.
Yeah.
I mean, right there with your own eyes. This isn't even something like that you had to create. You just use the filter, and it actually looks like there's a freaking little dinosaur running around on your coffee table. It's crazy. Like, so I mean, stuff like that, like we just saw, is like all too easy to CGI. And it looked weird. It makes no sense. Like where the little figures were running to up to the front of the cannon and then around it and then gone. Like, why? I mean, it didn't look very Civil War like to me. It looked more like ghoulish or something. But yeah, that's my opinion. So
Cool.
I'll pull up the next one.
Okay.
It's gonna take me a minute.
That's all right. And yeah, that's what's so fun about Real or Not Real is that everybody will have different opinions on this,
right?
Which makes it interesting.
Yeah. It is kind of fun. I'm having fun with it. Yeah. Let's see. Boom, boom.
I'm going to take a shot every time Shane says, I agree with Nikki.
Do you have your shot glasses ready?
I've already been.
I agree with Nikki. I agree with Nikki. I agree with Nikki. I agree with Nikki.
All right, that one's
You're trying to get her drunk.
Hey, it's been a hell of a couple of weeks.
It'll make the show even more fun.
Yeah.
All right, I think
I'll tell you what I really think.
Don't hold back.
Yeah, no holding back.
I think we only have one more here, Shane.
Yeah, there's 4 videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think the last one is a sea monster or a lake monster.
Ooh. I have a prediction. Not real.
Yeah, the red flag.
Pat is the party pooper.
Oh, you want me to play along? I'm not sure where to start. Hold on. This is a news report.
I'm just guessing.
Oh yeah, it's a news report.
I could try and pull up the audio.
the latest sighting of what's believed to be the Loch Ness Monster. Ripples in the water and what appears...
Nessie.
Could you guys hear that?
Yes.
Yeah, we can hear that.
Okay.
Very loud and clear. Very good.
So it's a news report. I'm just gonna let it. I'll pull it up and to share. Give me a second here, and then I'll let the audio go on it. If it's a problem, just let me know.
All right.
Yeah.
Everybody say hello to Jenna Grover of the She Squatchers.
Woohoo! Oh, hey.
Jenna.
Hey, Jenna. And we also have a comment from Patrick Vaughn. I know a guy that had an experience in a Civil War battlefield. I believe him.
I believe him too.
Yeah.
All right.
For some reason. Oh. All right.
Got it there, Daniel.
For some reason, Jenna. Oh, there it goes. Her comment wasn't going away. Yeah, here it is.
All right. I'm gonna let it play with audio.
From the shores in Scotland.
It's sparking renewed interest in the legend of Nessie and has many asking, could this be the most compelling evidence yet?
I've never seen that one.
This is the
This is what's
believed to be the Loch Ness Monster. Ripples in the water and what appears to be the body of a creature. Taken last year, it's only just emerged after the man who took it was going through old photos. So is it Nessie or not? It's been almost 90 years since this iconic image made headlines in 1934. Known as the surgeon's photo, it later turned out to be a hoax, but even that couldn't kill off the intrigue. Since then, there have been hundreds more reports. A US expedition claimed to have taken images of a Nessie-shaped creature underwater.
We feel so strongly with regard to the reality of what we have to warn the Scottish authorities and the British authorities to look carefully into the matter.
In 1996,
it was a whale-like object.
Then there was this extraordinary video from 3 years ago. And last year, Eddie joined the hunt too.
Anyone seen the Loch Ness Monster yet?
We've got something over there.
Where?
That is
White. Seriously, white.
Now a new photo edging us ever closer to cracking the mystery of a monster in the loch.
Photographer Steve Challis joins us now. Steve,
Very interesting.
Very interesting, yes.
Now, yeah. That didn't even look like a whale to me. My first initial thought was a whale, but it didn't look like any whale breaking the surface I've seen before. Normally, you would see a dorsal fin or something. So,
yeah.
The answer Heather is asking me, how old was I in 1972? I wasn't even born yet. I wasn't born until 1980.
Henry and I were 2 years old.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about
my
that?
sister Melissa, she was 2 years old. It was definitely interesting for sure.
Yeah, I completely agree. I'm going to go with undecided on that because again, we haven't heard the full story of who took the photo, and they might have said the name of the guy, but and we also tell them do follow-ups. Go back to the location of where the video was shot or where the photo was taken, and do a follow-up. Whether it be the next day. Do a follow-up so that you can have that to compare.
I have not seen that photo. So it was, number one, intriguing.
Yeah.
Number two, it looked large to me compared to the surroundings. It did not look like a log. The
No,
coloration is something I've never seen in any photos coming out of the lock. They gave it that peppered look of some marine animals, kind of like what maybe what's the narwhal or a beluga might look like, sorta. That and I couldn't tell if those were long fins. Were those long fins coming off?
I couldn't tell.
The image is from last year. It's from 2019.
But how? Okay, that's what
I
I was
used to
popping up
think
to ask.
something was
Yeah.
really there. I did. I really believe something used to be there, but I think in this time now, I don't think with the technology we have that we would have something not discovered at this point in that. I know it's very long. The lock is very long.
Way stupid thing.
But
well, they've scanned the
Yeah.
lock. They've done scans of the lock with boats with sonar,
right.
and they haven't found anything.
I mean, to me, it seems like the only thing that could possibly
And-
get a little bit big are the eels that live there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has there been a confirmed case of Nessie?
That was when they. Yeah. A lot of eels is what they come to find out about.
It's not. I know what the biggest thing that swims in that lock is, and I have a picture of it pulled up right now.
Now, does the lock open up into the ocean?
Well, there is a lock system.
I think it does.
Yes, for wildlife to get in and out, aquatic wildlife. So Daniel, if you could pull up on sharing right now, that'd be great to prove my point.
Okay. Hold on.
Oh,
It's popping
sturgeon.
up here shortly.
Ooh.
See, look at that coloring.
The sturgeon.
Yeah.
That's the coloring I was saying.
So yeah, there are sturgeon in Loch Ness.
But right. But now keep in mind the image that we were just looking at. Keep in mind, look at the sturgeon. I've seen several photos of sturgeons. They have that spiny back, and you can see that image that we were looking at was totally smooth looking. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I was observing, it looked pretty smooth.
It
kind of like almost like the back part of a whale, but without dorsal fins.
Hey, Pat, can you go back to the video and freeze frame on that photo?
Yeah.
But would a sturgeon that was 10 times bigger than
Jenna Grover,
that
I don't know.
sturgeon look like that?
Sturgeons. I mean, well, here's another thing. How far away was that photo taken? That's because depending on distance of photo, an image will either appear larger or small. You know what I'm saying? It's like you take a picture of somebody in a football field on the other end of they're going to look small from a far distance. Get them up halfway, they're going to enlarge. So it's a perception of photography and everything else, and the imagery, and it plays a lot of key roles in size and everything. So it's definitely hard to really determine how big of whatever we were looking at was. I mean, if that makes any sense.
Right. We don't know the scale.
Yeah.
I'm trying to bring it up now. There it is.
Yeah, I'm waiting for it to pop up on my end. I got the notification about Bigfoot Odyssey going live in 30 minutes.
So
now, hey, while you got this froze right here,
I'll try and zoom in on
got
it.
a quick question.
There you go.
There you go. That's what I was talking about.
Yeah. So it's
Definitely
not
interesting.
It does
I'll
have a
say this.
whale shape.
It's not a sturgeon, definitely not. But this hold on. Oh wow.
That's a good, Nikki.
There, that
Nikki
one.
was about to say whale.
Crap. Sorry guys. So this
now that was taken at a distance, even from a distance. Now that does look kind of large.
This wake, the wake is what I really have. Whales don't leave wakes like this at all. They don't swim on the top of the water. They don't swim on the top of the water. They come in and out of the water. The wake's kind of weird. It almost looks like a boat wake. This could be like photoshopped.
All right, here. Well, here's another thing to consider too. Let's entertain the thought that maybe, let's just say maybe this is some kind of Loch Ness monster. Now, judging from what we see on videos and and our perception of what the Loch Ness monster is, think of a you know how snakes usually swim on top of water? They have a line to them. They're usually side to side. Think of a up and down motion, kind of like how, you know what I'm saying? It was working its way, snaking its way through, in a vertical formation instead of a side to side motion. That's only, that's just the entertaining thought, of if this was or is, a possible. But it's definitely what's the word I'm looking for? It is kind of mind boggling.
Sort of.
So,
again.
Yeah.
This would take 10 to 15 minutes for Nikki's daughter to recreate this photo online. It's just it's inconclusive at best, and I'm just gonna say not real.
I'm gonna say not real at this point. The more I look at the photo, the more I see an inconsistency in the coloring. By a lot, actually.
Yeah, there's something kind of weird going
Something's weird about the coloring of the water.
Right.
Well, and here's another thing too.
It could be a misidentification. There's a possibility. It could be an eel, large eel. That's always possible.
Yeah.
That's a pretty large eel.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure that the sturgeon is the largest thing that swims in those waters. I'm pretty sure. I'm not completely sure.
My question is. Yeah, my question is, why do they just take a photo and not a video? Oh, or maybe the person had only a camera, but
photographer.
Being that it's nowadays everybody's got some kind. Well, even a photographer's camera, they have video capabilities. I've been interviewed by journalists and stuff that have those fancy cameras that do video. So. But that's the thing. If I would think, they would have zoomed in a little bit and then recorded it, show some. I think by showing something in motion, it would give more detail.
Or
that's just my opinion. But meanwhile, while you guys are working on pulling up the next thing, I'm gonna go get some coffee here. So I'll be right back.
No, that's it. We plowed through them.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with undecided on that one. It definitely needs more investigation done to it.
Yeah.
But the only investigation you really have would be into taking a photo of that exact place without the image, and then investigating the actual person who took the footage. That's all you'd have.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go find that guy. You know what I mean? Wink, wink. Let's find him.
Yeah. Good luck with that. Although I do want to visit there one day when all this mess is over.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful place. I'm sure. Right. So that's it. I mean, we plowed through the videos. We have a lot of undecideds. I don't think we verified one video, did we?
We rarely do.
Yep.
We rarely do.
We didn't verify any of them 100%.
Have we ever? Now that I'm thinking about it,
We have said I've said a few of them are real, especially some Bigfoot videos.
Oh yeah, we had a couple of Bigfoot ones.
Yeah, like stuff you guys done in the past.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I'm trying to think. I don't think I said any of them were real.
Right.
But back then, I was pretty skeptical too.
Yeah. So, by the way, Shane, like you and Henry do this. This is your whole gig with Bigfoot. Sometimes is the real or not real. And where can we find you to watch those videos from the past?
It's looking for Bigfoot YouTube channel. Looking for Bigfoot YouTube channel, and you can like the Facebook page at Looking for Bigfoot. Follow us on Twitter at Looking for the number 4 Bigfoot.
Okay. Nice.
We are getting some interesting comments from Quantum Generator.
CIA. Who are those? I don't know what.
I don't even know. Those are not real government agencies that I've ever heard of.
Is it foreign?
Yeah.
Are they foreign agencies or what? Quantum, you have to explain because those don't make sense.
Yeah.
He said he's watching from the Los Alamos National Laboratory in New Mexico.
I know where he's at. I mean, I know that place.
The Office of Scientific Research and Development.
Wild speculation.
What's the NRO and the NGIA? Somebody Google that. If he's a government agent, let's have him on. We need to talk to him.
National Reconnaissance Office and National Geospatial Intelligence Agency.
I have never heard of those.
Nope.
Hey, Quantum.
Yeah, he's watching. Yeah, he's watching. He's watching us because he's a government agent. He wants to know if we're going to expose the truth about Bigfoot and aliens and everything else in between.
Okay. Cool.
Quantum.
He's an MIB that's watching us.
All right.
Quantum. Yeah, open invitation, dude. Open invitation.
Yeah, let me speak to you directly, sir. If you want me or ma'am, if you want me to keep my mouth shut about the truth, you're gonna have to pay me. I want that check. I want that check, buddy. I want that $2,000 a week check from the government to do a false narrative about Bigfoot. And yeah, I'll just come on here and cover up the truth all you want.
It's a fairly new 1996.
Oh, it's legit?
National Geospatial Intelligence Agency is a combat support agency under the United States Department of Defense and a member of the United States intelligence community with a primary mission of collecting, analyzing, and distributing geospatial intelligence in support of national security.
Sounds like Space Force.
Robert Sharp is the director.
Oh man, we got
Virginia, Springfield, Virginia, is its home.
Quantum. I mean, come on, a legit offer. You are more than welcome to show up on Daniel's show or my show. We want to freaking talk to you, dude.
Did he also say the NGA?
NGO.
NGIA.
NGO. There was
NGO.
Oh, there's an NGA.
BINGO.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next week.
Yeah.
Good night.
Maybe.
Don't listen
Maybe.
to him. Don't go nowhere.
He may or may not.
We got 20 steady views. We got 20 steady viewers. Don't get rid of them.
Yeah, maybe the government will, the government will come to our houses tonight because we're such a big threat.
Yeah.
To the truth of the cover up, obviously.
Quantum.
There you
Quantum.
go. Look, he's spilling the beans right here. He's spilling the beans.
No.
Quantum.
Listen.
Said it right there.
Do you want to come on the show? Yes or no? That's all I want to ask is, do you want to come on the show? We want you on the show. So Quantum, come on the show. Talk to us. You can keep your identity.
If he is a government agent.
No, I mean it. He can keep his identity.
Yeah.
No, seriously, he can keep his identity secret. You know, we won't release his identity or anything. If you are legit 100%, come on the show. We're calling you out, Quantum.
Oh my! Well, somebody post the link in the chat for YouTube. Look at what Heather McDuffie.
Yeah,
she said, "Find me, bitches."
Oh God!
Nice, Heather.
Oh my!
Somebody go on YouTube.
You know what?
And send Quantum a chat. Send the link.
If he does get on here, he's gonna have that little flashy thing. He's gonna flash all of us and make us forget everything, like they did with on the MIB Men in Black movie.
Men in Black movie, yeah.
I welcome that. I'm gonna publish the link to the show right now just so he can come on and do it right now here with all of us.
NDAs and compartmentalized security clearances prevent me. That would be true.
No, listen, we are keeping your identity a secret, so you can be a whistleblower and whistleblow everything. You'll be protected. You'll be protected under the whistleblower law. You'll be protected.
Yeah, NDAs. I've signed like 50 NDAs, and I went on air with this guy right over here, Shane, last week, and completely blew all my NDAs.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to give us a nugget. Death is a human construct. It does not exist. Quantum, come on the show, man. Come on the show.
Harold. Harold. It's funny.
Not real. I'm just going to say not real.
Ouch. I'm going to say not real.
Heather said,
on that
Black girl finds Bigfoot with friend Daniel.
Oh, Quantum says there are infinite number
Heather, you trying
of
to get
universes.
me found?
There are infinite number of universes with
properties.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can debunk that.
No, I like to see Quantum come on. You know, Pat and you get head to head. That'd be entertaining right there.
Right. So if there were an infinite number of universes, each with different physical properties, one of those universes would have figured out, because you're talking infinite, right? Infinite, whatever you can imagine, basically. One of those universes would have figured out how to wipe out and had the motivation to wipe out all the other universes, yet we're here. So that's why cannot be an infinite number of universes is a contradiction, basically.
Yeah, but that may still occur. It may just not have occurred yet.
Sure, but again, if you're going into infinite possibilities, it would have occurred. And that'll drive you mad thinking about it. But then somebody would have saved it, and then like that's why we're here. Like,
Well, maybe they did. Maybe they started. Maybe they sent COVID-19 over here.
No, China did that. Look, China did that. It's the China virus.
It's China. The China virus.
China did it, and it's just a huge mess. Huge.
You're fake news.
All right, guys, I gotta go. So
Henry's going, okay, I'm out of here. Get this.
It was fun, guys. Y'all have a good one.
Bye,
Henry.
They know Henry. They're like,
we're gonna do this.
Henry,
we're gonna do this next week. Next week, Real or Not Real. Next week, 8 p.m.
Good deal.
All right, Henry.
All right, right an hour before this show. Okay.
Yep.
Thanks for coming on, Henry. Cool. It was good seeing Henry. I haven't seen a chat with him in quite a while. So. Well. Alrighty. Did we go through all the videos already? Was that all of them?
Yeah. There's only 4 of them.
Oh.
I mean, if you want, you guys can go on YouTube and look up some more. If you want to extend this thing.
Yeah, that was pretty interesting there. I think with the videos you picked out and shows, I thought they were pretty cool, regardless if they were real or not real. You know what I mean? Doing that, I miss doing that. It's fun to take a look at things, and but one thing we haven't seen much of lately, for a while over the last 3, I don't know, so many years, it's been so many different Bigfoot images and alleged videos had been, flooding social media, regardless if they were hoaxes or whatever. But that's what it's kind of been slow. I'm usually looking around. I'm always on Facebook. I haven't seen anything legit. So Heather wants to come on. I am going to send Heather a joining link. Give me a second. Let me get to my phone.
Oh, and Henry just left too.
Heather, give me just give me a couple of minutes. Well, she likes to discuss this stuff. She's pretty cool. Let's see. Yeah, like it. Let's see. Hold on. All right. Heather, before I get to you, make sure you have a set of earbuds in, or if you can, it does help. Man, my phone is acting stupid right now. I can't.
No, you don't have to have earbuds.
Yeah, my phone is buffering again on Messenger.
I don't have
Sister
but it does help sometimes. It depends on.
Sister side chat said, "What the hell, sister? Did I just see you take a shot?"
Maybe.
Nice.
It's that kind of show, okay?
It is.
Was it Fireball?
Yeah. I'm drinking it very slow.
Nice. Drink it faster, Nikki.
It's just nice and warm.
Hey, Heather
Just drink it.
All right,
faster.
Heather McDuffie, I just sent you the link to join in.
Oh, I was just gonna do it. Okay, you did it.
All right, so yeah, Heather, check your Facebook Messenger. Click that link and come on in.
Ooh, we're doing synonyms?
Lord. All right.
Hey, just a side
Harold
chat,
is asking,
do the reptilians live underground? Dude,
my sister can answer that question.
Okay, so I know about the reptilians, but sister side chat, why don't you the other half of the sister side chat tell me about the reptilians? That's a good question. Does anybody believe the reptilian conspiracy?
No.
Yeah, I'm with you on that. I don't think so either.
Yeah. I mean, you can't.
You know, that's the thing. You know, there's never been anything indicating, no evidence to ever declare or even make mention. Yeah, some people might see different lizard tracks and stuff. You know, I've had people share images of tracks.
Yeah, but they say they're in high government.
People that live down in Louisiana. Yeah,
No,
but you know, I've had people think they were showing me some kind of like as
no,
far as
they're
reptilian
saying
tracks
that
and stuff like that. I've had
they're
people.
saying that Obama is like a reptilian, and he's just
they say
he's
that
with a human skin.
they're in high office, many high offices, and there's all kinds of videos out there of Secret Servicemen that have like their eyes are all lizard out, you know.
Nope.
Well, you know, as far as not to get political, but Barack Obama, he's a snake himself anyway. So
it's not just Obama. It's not just Obama. It's even celebrities. You know, like Oprah or name other celebrity. You know, famous Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks. They're saying they're all reptilian, and they're just disguised as humans.
How weird! They're all Scientologists too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. No, that. Yeah, I mean, that's just it's ridiculous. Like, I mean,
all right, okay. You want to hear it first? I'm going to find a reptilian video for next week for real or not real.
Okay, go for it. I'm just gonna go ahead.
Man,
and
find one now. That's
real.
You know, that would be fun. If you could find one now.
Somebody found one.
Like, hey, not
somebody
real,
find one.
God,
yeah, somebody come up with one. I would love to see something where I'd love to see a video of what.
I'll find one.
Do what, Pat?
Yeah, I'll find one. I just want to talk about Bigfoot. Jeez.
What?
And how to find them.
Well,
how not to find them, and you know my usual spiel. I just like saying the same thing over and over again.
Well, then tell me. Go ahead.
Well, Oh no, I was just gonna say, yeah. We're all here to throw out subjects and questions. I mean, sometimes I have brain farts. I can't always think of something to throw out all at once. So feel free to throw out a subject and we'll talk about it. That's why we do these open discussions, you know, and talk about whatever.
Well,
so
you know what's impacting this
so far
whole
tonight's
thing
been
right
pretty
now?
entertaining.
The whole thing is
What's
Bigfoot community is being impacted by the fires that are all over the damn place.
Yeah.
So if we have communities and tribes of Bigfoot, they have to go somewhere. Where are they going? Why are we not seeing them moving?
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Pretty much California is engulfed in flame
Mm-hmm.
all the way up the coast and all the way up to Washington. So they're moving. Where are they going? They're moving, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we haven't had any, I haven't heard of any new sightings like extraordinary. All of a sudden, we've got a bunch of sightings. Like when we had a fire on the mountain, you were hearing about mountain lions coming down off the mountain and deer and skunks and everything was trying to flee. So our neighborhood got inundated with animals for a week. But I haven't heard of any new things happening, with that. So what are your thoughts on that?
That is a good question. And to piggyback on that question, why haven't we seen any burned up Sasquatch bodies in the fires?
Because they run, they hide, they head for the hills. They're probably all moving east here. We're gonna have an overload of Sasquatch sightings on from the Midwest out to the East Coast. It's gonna get out of hand, out of control. The government's gonna have to step in, and just start tagging them, and they, like they do with bears when they come into the rural areas, and send them back up on the mountain.
We're gonna start hurting them, or what? Putting them on reservations?
I would think they would run.
Well, is the government actually, scooping them up, putting them somewhere else, hiding them?
Doubt it.
Yeah.
It's it is kind of weird. I would have to look into it more and see the actual square mile land masses compared to where we see Bigfoot. But for the most part, where the California fires are happening, some of that's Bigfoot related and a lot of it's not. Because again, it's
because I was just thinking, I'm sorry,
are wide open. A lot of the areas that are on fire are wide open. But then again, sometimes it creeps up into the Sierra Nevadas, where Bigfoot are seen, right?
Right. Because I lost my train of thought now. I come from, I think there's less of them, not more of them in the United States. I've always thought their numbers were lower and that we may be seeing the same ones in different areas. I was never in the idea that there were hundreds in a certain area. I never thought that. So, and this kind of fits in with my theory is that there's not that many of them and they can escape because there's not droves of Bigfoot trying to get away from fires. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, lower numbers would explain that.
To me,
it'd be easy to get away, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to agree with Nikki to a certain extent. That sounds very plausible because, but here's something else to consider too. That would almost make sense. But what? Did I miss something? Oh.
She took another shot.
You said I have to agree with Nikki.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So I mean, as far as like I said, what Nikki said, I agree to a certain extent, and like I said, it's most likely it's kind of plausible. But think about the different eyewitness descriptions. There's been different descriptions. Of course, all of us could see the same subject and describe it in different ways, so that's another consideration. But height wise, are people accurate in their descriptions? Because there is a lot of different descriptions out there. If you get down and really think about it, people have different perceptions on what they see. So it's a very good likely possibility that people could be identifying the same subject, but in a different way, if that makes any sense. So that's just something to keep in mind and to consider. So
Well, my sister brought up a good
Yeah.
point that, well, maybe they, a lot of people say they live underground. So, but there was an news program that came out last week where a firefighter was trying to tell people, do not go to your smoldering lots because the ground underneath is burning. So you could be walking on what you think is solid ground, but you will fall right into a burning cauldron of fire. And he showed where the earth was cracked and you could see underneath this house was on fire. The house was gone, but there was still smoldering ground underneath. And it looked like lava. It looked like red hot smoldering oven. So if you've got intense fires, I just think that would go underneath.
Yeah.
I would love to hear more about that, Sister Chat.
I'm gonna say that's real. That's real.
I want her to. I want her to explain. I want her to explain more. I really do. That's interesting to me. I want her to explain further.
Well, let her put you under
go ahead.
hypnosis, and then you'll have a good one.
You know what? I've always wanted to be hypnotized. I've always wanted to be.
She's doing that right now. Her classes for hypnotherapy and psychotherapy. She has to do it as assignments, So she's always looking for people to
Did we
practice
talk about
on.
this last week?
No, I wasn't even on last week.
Okay. No, I have been hypnotized, and I assure everyone here, man, it's a real thing, and it's very, very bizarre.
Oh, we did talk about it.
Yeah,
it was a couple of shows ago. You're right.
Yeah, it's really, and I don't know. We might have talked about it off air, Nikki, and on air. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I have been hypnotized, and it was really strange. It was very, very strange. That's the only way I could describe it in just a few words. Like it is. That's a thing. That's a real thing.
Mm-hmm. Sister Side, I don't know if she was talking to me that she could do a reading. I would love that. I don't know if you can do a reading. I would love that. Do it live on air. I would love to do that.
Go for it, dude.
Right now?
No, God, no, not.
Hey, we can do it now.
Do it on your show.
Nikki, we can do it now. You can do it on your show. I don't care. I don't care what. Just tell me the time and the place.
If you want.
We're at an hour and a half.
Yeah, Nikki, I would do it, but it might be quicker. It might be quicker and easier if you want to forward the joining link to your sister and have her come on in. Because feel more than free to do so.
Things are about to take a weird turn. Are you sure?
Bigfoot Con. Bigfoot Con. Try and say that. It's hard to say. Bigfoot.
What are you trying to say?
Bigfoot Con.
My website.
Hey, everybody. Come join the Bigfoot Con.
Bigfoot Con. Oh, the big.
Yeah.
The Bigfoot?
With Ekbro. Starring Ekbro.
Ekbro and Vagbig. Okay, I sent it. We'll see if she comes on.
Like, this is super casual tonight. Yeah.
Sorry, I'm being
Okay, so this is the time where if you want, you only want to hear about Bigfoot stuff,
Sorry.
you gotta go.
Where's the ballad?
So is she your sister? Is that Nikki's
Yes.
sister?
Yes. I don't know
Yeah,
if
her
she's-
name's Susie.
I never met her sister.
She said, "Yeah,
Oh.
I'm in rear form tonight."
Uh-oh, are you drunk?
I think she meant to say rare form. I'm gonna correct Nikki's sister and say she meant to say rare form,
Rear.
not pure form.
So man. Kelly's in the house.
Kelly, bring it.
Woohoo!
Bring it. Come on. Bring it. Come on, bring it.
Having a broadcast, man. I was good days, and I got a station next week. So I've been
Bring it in.
from first floor apartment. So
We can't hear you, bro.
Let me see.
I've been trying to get me too many women at the Waffle House last night. You hear me?
Can't hear you, bro.
Hey, Kelly, is there any way you could turn up your volume? Yeah, it's hard to hear you.
Can you hear me now? What's that now?
You got headphones?
Somewhat.
Just bring your device in closer.
Can you hear me now? Yeah, you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you, just not good enough, dude.
Wow.
Yeah. Bring your laptop closer.
If it helps,
And take your
lay your head on your keyboard.
No, dude. Something's like smothering your microphone. Like, no, turn it up. Like, well, I don't know, man.
How about that?
A little better.
All right. I didn't know.
Okay, Susie wants to know, are you sure you want her to come on?
I'm game.
I think Shane does. And we can get into talking some more Bigfoot with her and stuff.
Well, I know that she's always wanted to talk to
It's been an interesting.
Oh,
okay. Well, tell her, come on. It's gonna be. It'll be we got a variety of different likes and interests. So, I have no problem mixing it up for tonight. So, and I'm sure they don't either. If they don't like it, they can leave. I don't.
Well, I warned them.
I don't force
already
anybody
warned
to
people.
be here.
If you're done, if you don't want to hear, you never know what you're gonna hear now. So.
Kelly.
See if I could.
My main man. Kelly's my main.
I don't know if I have. I'm gonna see if I could adjust his volume if I can or not. Let me see.
Make it happen.
Nope, I don't have that option.
You're fired.
Jerry Ramsey. Why does that sound familiar?
Yeah.
What's up, Jerry? Glad you made it here. Hey, Jim.
Hey, Jim Jerkins.
Jimbo's in the house.
Let's take questions. What do you guys want to know? Ask anything you want. Anything.
Ask Pat about his hair.
Yep. I will tell you. I'll tell you what happened to my hair.
What happened to your hair?
I cut it. Finally.
Everybody, welcome.
What? Hey, bye, Daniel.
We lost everybody.
Bye.
What did you do?
Oh, there we go.
Oh, there's the Suze.
I was trying to add Susie, and I removed myself.
You knocked everybody out, Susie.
I think Bigfoot would love beer. Like, don't you guys just kind of instinctively agree that if Bigfoot could get their hands on a lot of beer, they'd probably drink a lot of it.
Okay, so we did a show called Finding Bigfoot After Show.
I would think they would have a high tolerance alcohol.
And one of the episodes, Bobo was talking about Bigfoot does love beer because he actually pumped beer out to bait the Sasquatch.
Right.
Nikki remembers that episode.
Yeah.
I think they would enjoy beer. Yes. All right, Kelly. Now you're muted, Kelly.
Hey, Kelly.
My boy.
Yeah, you gotta unmute yourself, Kelly.
I'm wearing my Daryl beer shirt too.
And for now,
Kelly, you have no audio.
Shirt.
I got him unmuted, but he still has no audio.
Oh, it just keeps muting itself.
It's probably his microphone.
Or either that, or he has it on mute and he doesn't know it. You know.
Well, I just unmuted him, and he was saw him talking. All right, look. All right, I got him he's unmuted. Right. But he has no audio.
Nope, nothing. Nothing, Kelly.
Have him come out. Have him come out and go back in.
Yeah, hang, disconnect, Kelly, and come back in.
No reason to be start dirty talking here, Shane. I mean, come on.
Susie.
Yeah.
Meet Shane. Shane,
Hi.
This is my sister, Susie.
Hi, Susie. Nice to meet you.
Hi, Susie. Nice to meet you. I know who you are. I've watched you guys with him on there.
Oh.
So, where did everybody go?
Oops, it's just you. You're on. They want you to talk.
Hey. We got a question. Bobcat Carpenter wants to know what kind of favorite beer would they drink. I'm gonna go with a lager, a Bigfoot. I'm gonna say lager, a nice lager. You know.
I'm just gonna say a good European blonde.
No, past Blue Ribbon.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Not many.
I bet you some like Coke.
Harold wants to know, Susie, what was Daniel in a previous life?
I'm not sure. Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not quite sure, but I think that Daniel has a lot of lives, and he's seen a lot of things, and that's why he's a searcher now. That's all. That's pretty much all I can say about it. But it feels strong, like for sure. Like he's seen so many things, and he knows so many truths. That's what he's a searcher now.
Interesting.
And what about Shane?
Interesting.
Shane, I don't know, dude. Like I picked up some reptilian off of him because I can totally tell when someone's a reptilian. Easy.
Oh.
I had my suspicions too.
Oh man. Okay. How did you
know that?
How would I know that, or how did you pick up off of that? Yeah.
It's like a feeling, and then I feel like after I get that feeling, I get kind of like a confirmation from like someone else, like a spirit. But yeah, okay, I gotta look at you a little bit more. Let me look at you. Let me look at your face. Would you consider yourself? Oh, would you consider yourself
Here, I'll give you a better look.
a nice person, very nice to people?
Oh my
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think you've okay. Okay. I'll just tell you what I picked up. I pick up that you're probably originally from another planet. Do you ever feel that way?
I don't think so. I've never had that feeling before.
Well, just ask yourself every now and then. Like if it pops in your head, ask yourself,
Any idea what planet maybe?
True, you know?
Uranus.
Well, I feel like Uranus. No. I don't know all the planets and I don't know all the beings, but like I kind of know that I'm not from this world too. So I kind of know that a little bit about Pleiadians, but I don't feel like you're from there. I feel like you might be from an ancient tribe or an ancient being, like I don't know. I don't know all the names of them. I don't want to say Anunnaki because I don't feel that. I don't feel like you're from that. And the reason why reptilian comes up is I feel like I should do a reading on you. I feel like I could get better info that way. Hold on. Let me just put this up here.
Are you doing something like what's going on there?
Yeah, I'm levitating the phone, man. Also magical.
Pat.
I can do that.
I took them downstairs, so I don't really have my cards with me, so I'll just like see what I can do about them. I'm just giving you a second. What I'm doing right now is I am concentrating on you, Shane.
Mm-hmm.
And I've listened to you talk a few times, so that helps. I'm concentrating on you, and I'm just feeling. Okay. What is your birthday? Are you an Aquarius by any chance?
No, I'm not.
Okay. What's up? I'm just on Sister's show, just on Auntie Nikki's show right now. How's it going? It's cool. It's cool. Okay, well, I pick up water. I pick up a lot of water. Water. So that could mean a lot of things. I don't pick up like the ancient feeling, like I pick up for Daniel. I pick up Daniel the ancient, like he's been around on Earth many, many, many times. But I pick up something from you, like at the tip of my fingers, and I don't know enough to say. You feel like you fit in a lot here and like in your daily life?
Yeah, I guess you can say that. Yeah, I do fit. I feel like I do fit in.
Well, you want to be here, that's for sure. Yep, you want to be. I don't know. I can't really tell you, Shane. I don't know you as good, but I do pick something up. I think that if I had more conversation with you, it would come clear fast.
Would it help if would it help if I tell you my birthday and my sign?
Possibly. Give it to me.
All right, it's August 19th, 93, and I'm a Leo.
Oh my freaking God! I know why I'm picking up on you now, because you have the same birthday as my son.
Oh, really?
Yeah. What time were you born? Were you born between midnight and 1 o'clock in the morning?
I believe it was around 11 to midnight. I'm not entirely exactly for sure. I'm going to have to get the time from that.
Oh, that's pretty cool, man. You know what? That's pretty cool. If you ever want to, you can message me, and I can give you your whole like numerology chart, and do a reading on you with tarot cards if you like. You know, that's some people like that, some people don't like that. But
No, I would like to that. I would like that. I mean, I'm interested in that stuff, and I would really love that.
If you want to wait 1 second, I can run downstairs and grab my cards and do like a 3, just a quick one.
Sure.
Okay. Be right back.
Yeah, we got time.
You have
I see
to
we
take
got Kelly
this
on
with-
there, but Kelly, do you I don't know, do you have any audio?
Nope.
What it is?
All right.
You can't hear me.
Yeah, you got audio, but you're very quiet again.
Oh man. Yeah, I've been having redo my.
You haven't said.
Let me get my headphones.
All right, if you got a set of earbuds with a, if you.
Let me get them.
Yeah, get your earbuds.
All right. Oh man. All this mess. Oh god.
Nikki, do you
Yeah.
care to comment? Care to comment?
Well, you just have to. Oh, on this.
Whatever.
On Jay or on what she's told you so far?
No, what she told me so far.
You have to take it for whatever it's worth. I mean, if you don't believe, it has a big your outcome. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So if you've never felt like you were reptilian or from another life, or you don't believe in past lives, that will affect everything.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have that mindset that you believe in that for any of this to have any meaning. Otherwise, it's just her talking. Okay. And she can say whatever. But if you think, you know, kind of like I already know Pat's feeling, he doesn't believe in any of this. So none of it would have any bearing in him, to him or in his life. But if you come from a more spiritual side or a tribal side, and you believe in some of history, then it would have more bearing to you. Doesn't mean that, no, I've never felt like this before, but it doesn't mean that it couldn't have at one point. It's just buried in your, like me, I'm blocked. Okay. I already know that I want to believe in a lot of stuff, but I have a blocked eye. I can't release because I have this, what did you call me, sister? Smarty pants. Okay.
Yes.
It blocks me. I'm a smarty pants,
like,
and I believe in
things.
I believe in scientific stuff. So my mind blocks me from a lot of that. But I know I have had things happen between me and my sister, and I know it happened. She made things happen to me, and I can't go back from that. From the moment she came out, something happened to me as well. And I can't go back from that. It's not just because she's my sister, because I was the smarty pants. Okay. So I always denied anything, you know, I always wanted to explain the paranormal. I always wanted to explain things that were happening. But since my experiences in this home, my new home, things have changed for me because I've had them happen to me. I've had spirits come to me. I've had them hold me down. I've seen them. My kids have seen them. And when my husband saw them, that was that. You know, there was no way I was seeing things anymore. But so I teeter on the edge of believing and not believing, and my world is kind of tossed up. So it depends on you. But you need to be, you know, honest with her. If you don't feel like, nope, I don't believe that's me, then tell her that, because it really won't make a difference to her. She's just telling you what she's feeling. you know, and it's not gonna hurt her feelings. It's just sometimes there's a connection, and sometimes there won't be a connection. So you have to take it for what it's worth. And people who have had paranormal experiences will know what I'm talking about. You know, there's a point in your life where, oh no, I don't believe any of that, or I don't see auras, or I don't see colors on people, or but, and then it can be like a flash and something happens, and then all of a sudden you start believing in something. Sometimes it's a haunting, sometimes it's a spirit, sometimes a relative, your mom or your dad dies, and it causes something to happen, because that's what's kind of happened to my sister. When my mother died, you know, something happened that opened something there. And so it just depends on how sensitive you are, and, you know, what your background beliefs are. So, and it's okay either way. If you don't believe, you don't believe it. Nothing will change that until you have your own experience.
Yeah. And
You know?
I've never had a paranormal experience or anything like that.
So, you know, not a bad thing. It's not anything. It's just, that's just the way you were. But for my sister, when we get together, it's like something happens. Something happens, and I can't explain it. She can. But
wow.
It is what it is. You know.
Okay.
I'm real demanding for that. Spiritual things. I'm like, when I was in spiritual churches, that I was a seer, you know, and I see things that sometimes that other people can't see. Some people can see things I see, but others can't. I think to myself, a dream traveler, you know.
I was just about to say that. Kelly. I wanted to let you know, Shane, that I lit my candle and I'm protecting us with white light. And what he just said, I don't live there. Like, I've never seen or had an encounter with anything negative, because my vibration doesn't go to that point. My luckily, you know, I'm glad, thank the Lord, but I don't go there. I can't vibrate on that level, so I can't see evil things. And I don't want to, so I don't go to that level. Only people that vibrate on that level can see that. For reasons too. God has a reason for everything, guys. All right. So I wanted you to know that I'm doing a reading on Shane, and I am surrounding us with the white light.
Hold on, we
lost him.
Yeah, hold on, Shane. I got to bring him back. He got dropped off.
There he is.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we go. We got him back. Yeah.
All right. So first off, I wanted to tell you that what my sister said was right. All of that is true, but also too, whatever I say, I want you to take what resonates to you with you. If I say something that doesn't make any sense and doesn't resonate to you, well, then maybe it wasn't even for you. So whatever I say resonates to you is a message for you. And since we're all right here right now, like if I say something and it resonates to Daniel, and all this shit starts making sense to Daniel, and all this shit is like making keys to Daniel's locks, well, it probably is. Okay, so whatever resonates to whatever one of you guys is a message if you want. If you don't wish to take a message, then it's nothing. It ain't nothing.
All right.
Okay, so right away, Shane, I get the King of Cups, which shows me that you are a man of love and kindness and strength and knowledge and loyalty. And justice.
If I may jump in there real quick.
Sure.
That me knowing Shane the way I do, that kind of, to me, my own, that does sound like Shane.
Cool.
Yeah, I
the strength part.
Agree with
he's been
what's it called?
He's been working out, trying to get buff.
Okay, so on my second card that I pull for you, I get the Hanged Man, which is a symbol for a different perspective. So that means that you always have new ideas, you always have different perspectives, and you always explore them. Is that true?
Oh my, yeah, that's completely true.
Cool. Okay, next I come down to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, I come down to the 6 of Cups, which again we have love. Like you might, what I get from this is that you were brought up with love. Did you have a loving mother?
Yeah,
I love
and
sister.
mother and father. I'm an only child.
Okay. Did you have cousins, a family? Did you have strong connections and tight with a lot of love and security around you?
Just with my mom and dad. Cousins, it was just here or there.
Okay.
Same with my grandparents.
Okay. Okay, so your grandparents were very loving, and you were always secure.
Mm-hmm.
You were always safe. Okay, that's what I picked up from you. And this is helping a lot to see into your past lives, because I'm picking up something now. You are old, you are ancient. I pick up medieval times, and I pick up, I'm picking something up, but I don't know yet. And then let's move on down to, let's see, what do I have here? I've got the love card, I think. I can't see it. Yes, the lovers. The lovers. You're very loving. Okay, so the lovers part is a little bit personal. And I don't know you that good, so I'm not going to say anything. But you have a lot of love and a lot of people that love you.
I can agree. I can agree with that.
Like both ways, like family ways, and hey ways. You might not know that. You might not know that part, but you have.
I don't know if you.
Go ahead.
Yeah, he might be able to include those. Yeah, as far as the loving part, he might be able to include those Instagram girls that he.
That must be what I'm picking up. But for real, you have a lot of love coming your way, and a lot of love surrounding you, and you have a lot of fruit, and you have a lot of fire. And what that tells me is that, like, you have that it's passion, it's abundant, and it's fruitful. I do think that's like an obstacle in your way too, though. But there's obstacles is life, dude. Don't let that, obstacles can't always be bad. Okay, so when you were a kid, were you conscious of what you wanted to be when you grew up?
When I was a kid, I probably didn't know what I wanted to be when I grew up. I did not know right off the bat.
Oh, okay. Did you know you wanted to do something, or were you just always kind of lost?
I think I was probably lost. Didn't know where to go.
Okay. I pick up that you either now or then, or maybe in another life, that you always are curious of new ways. You're curious about skills and ways to work hard, to learn more, to grow your soul. Okay, it came out that way. That's how I know. That was a true channel right there. That was straight from someone else, not me. And I can't even tell you who, because I don't even know who.
That was pretty dead on.
Yeah? Okay, I might be having one of your spirit guides with me.
What was that?
I might be having somebody that knows you, like maybe one of your spirit guides or one of your higher selves or one of your past lives might be joining me and talking to me, helping me read you. So next we got okay. Now this could have been in a past life, or it could have been in your past, but you've had a really bad ending to something. And if you don't feel like you've had a really bad ending to something in your life right now, I think you might have had a really tragic death before. Are you sensitive to things like when say like when bad things happen on the news, like massacres or shootings, or are you drawn to feel like bad about it? Like, does it like bother you, or do you just shake it off?
I think I just watch it and try not to think too much about it, if that makes any sense.
It does make sense, you know, because it could go, it could go either way that way, like say your subconscious, look, you know what's happening to me right now is I'm reading your tarot cards, and also some hypnotherapy is coming in, and also some life coaching is coming in, because I feel like you've had a tragedy, and that's none of my business, so you don't have to say anything, but I feel like you've had a tragedy in this life or your past life, not the future, but this life or your past life.
Can you elaborate on that?
I can try. Let's try. See what I got here. Okay. I'm picking up Renaissance again. Did I say Renaissance first time?
You said medieval. You said medieval, okay. So
same shit. Same
thing, yeah.
You struggled. Okay, you definitely had past lives. You struggled hardcore because of something you believed in, kept you out in the cold, and kept you from having abundance in a life before, but you came out on top and ended up being secure, and you fought for something. I don't know if it's freedom or if you fought to spread a message. And that's what I get when I elaborate on your card that told me that you may have had a tragic death. Okay. So do you work hard?
Yeah, I do.
You take pride in your skill and work hard at it every day to get better and better?
Yeah.
Are you patient with your skill? Like, that it's gonna put out for you one day. Like it is now, but it's gonna keep on putting out more and more for you.
Yeah, I try to be. I try to be patient.
And I pick up that you got that way when you were like a teenager, which I don't know why.
That could be true, because the skill that I just so happened to fall into was actually during high school.
Boom, mic drop. And then
he became a high school computer hacker.
not a hacker.
All the ladies love you. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so okay, so now I'm coming into a spot where I can where this card is supposed to tell me a little bit about your deaths of your past lives. And so some card came up right now that tells me you were lying. Oh, that's so freaking crazy. So somebody in the comments like a few minutes ago said something like Shane is Robin Hood. Isn't that weird? Because what I got right now when I turned over the card that tells me about your death in past lives, it says that you gave to the poor. Like you had and you gave to the poor. I don't know if you robbed from the rich and gave to the poor, but I'm picking up the Robin Hood card right here.
Wow.
And so what we just said a minute ago is that you were left out in the cold for something that you believed that wasn't accepted, and that you did get abundance and you fought for it to spread your message. So you must have been some kind of good guy. Does that make sense to you? Do you feel like that could be true?
I think so. Because I do feel like have a good presence of me to other people, and Daniel confirmed that.
Okay, so lessons that you've learned. You get more cups, dude. Are you married?
I am not married.
Oh man, somebody's gonna be so very lucky to have you. You have a lot of love, and I respect that because love is everything, guys. So I get the 8 of Cups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean 7. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of Cups. This basically means that you have so much love in your heart, and that you've done so much that you can have whatever you want, and it's all right in front of you. But you have to choose what you want.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you want is right in front of you, but you need to choose what you want. And that's a decision. That's like always a decision. Now that could be for this life, or it could be for other lives. It's hard for me because I don't know you that good. But you know what? It's true though. It's true though. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I feel it. I think it is true. So that's what you learned. That's what you've learned throughout all your life. You've been taught this and you learned it either by your parents or by yourself or by your other selves, your other past lives. You've learned that love is the way. You're a love fighter. You fight for love. And see. Also, too, happiness. Do you have a lot of friends? Because I'm seeing a lot of friends, and I'm seeing a lot of sunshine, and I'm seeing messages, victory, a red flag. Like again, this goes again with what I said. How you spread a message, that you fought for. This red flag means that you're victorious in the message that you spread. Like if you wish to spread a message, you have the power for people to believe you. Okay, I'm almost done. And then next. Okay. I can't believe you. I really want to meet you now. So you got the Ace of Cups, which is abundance, love. You've got the gift from God of love. You need to share your love. No matter what, do not hold your love back. If you love something, let it be known. If you love someone, let it be known. Don't hold it in because you'll explode. Trust me. Your cup runneth over, man. Your cup runneth over. And it's pretty cup. It's good. But things that you've been through in your past or your past lives have brought a little dark. This is that dark again. This is that tragedy again. I don't know what happened, but you got through it, and you have friends, and it made you stronger, and you're on the path of enlightenment. Like probably this. Damn, that's really, really, really thick. Like I don't know. So you could in this life have an enlightening moment where your whole perspective changes. Oh shit, that's what's going to happen to you because you're going to have a different perspective. So, you can always, have that in the back of your mind.
Do you mind? Can I say something?
Sure.
The tragedy. I did have something happen to me last year where a friend of mine basically stabbed me in the back.
Okay, that's tragic.
And I did overcome that.
Okay, because when you said that right now, I got a clear message that thing that happened to you that hurt you so bad, it led you on the path you need to be on for enlightenment, and enlightenment is good. So I think I want you to know that it's good. It's nothing to be afraid of. It's the best thing that could ever happen to you. And then so that pain you went through, it put you in the right frame of mind to lead you on the path where you need to go. And you have something that bothers you, like does something keep you up at night sometimes? Not a lot, but like does something weigh on your mind? You don't have to tell us, but I pick up that you do have one thing that worries from time to time, or all the time, or maybe it gives you a little bit of depression, or maybe, you know, maybe you're a hot mess about it, but I can feel it. So I know it. I know that it is there.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't have to say, because you don't ever have to tell anybody anything until you're ready. And you don't even have to feel that until you're ready. So your subconscious is going to take care of that. So don't even worry. And then the last, oh shit, I got another enlightenment card and another king. So you have knowledge, you have wisdom, you have growth. Do you feel like you've grown?
Yeah.
Okay. I see your Leo coming up. You have courage and strength, and you have enlightenment again. So do you feel enlightened? Or do you feel like enlightenment is yet to come?
Maybe yet to come.
Okay. Also too, this king that I got, he's the king of wands, and he's also the king of messengers. You are probably came to this earth to send a message, and that message was love. What, baby?
If you get hungry, go downstairs and get some.
Oh, okay. Thank you, baby. You're the sweetest baby. He's the sweetest boy. Okay, so that. All right. Do you want me to elaborate on anything that I said?
I picked up something.
I know, because if we are on the same, if we're together and I'm picking stuff up, she'll pick up stuff that makes things fit better.
But when you were talking about tragedy, I had an image of something when he was an infant or small, something medical, something.
Okay, yeah, that's freaky.
Something. Wait! Don't say anything yet. Don't say anything yet. Something like, I see you limping. I see you. Something with maybe your legs or your knee. I don't know. Feet, maybe ankles.
Were you a preemie?
I'm not sure if I was, but my parents did tell me that I was hard to come out. So what the doctor had to do was I don't know if they're exaggerating or what, but they said he had to stand up on a table and pull me out through my feet.
Oh my God. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird. That's weird.
Always knew you had a big head.
I am 100%. My parents,
baby.
You know, my parents told me the story of how hard I was to come out, and the doctor had to stand up on a chair or on the table and pull me out with my feet.
That's weird, because that's what my sister picked up.
Do you have anything that, I mean, today that still bothers you or anything like that?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay.
I do have a my foot. I think my left foot. It goes when I walk. It goes a little to the right.
That has to do with that.
Yeah. I don't know. Do you want me to pull any cards on anything I pulled for you? Any questions? I'll pull more.
No, I would love to hear more about the past life, the medieval.
I think he was Sir Lancelot.
I think he was freaking Robin Hood. Okay, so what I get is you worked hard at your skill. You're a patient man. That's weird, because I get that you're a patient man, but you also took charge. You're a patient man, but you also took charge all the time, and I'm still getting security. I feel like you're secure. You ever had, okay, so I pick up a card that has, do you ever have any kind of intuitions about anything? Have you ever dreamt of something that happened? Or have you ever had deja vu? Or have you ever, ears ring?
I've experienced, I believe, either, I don't know if it's psychic or deja vu or something, but there's been moments in my life, maybe when I was a little or in my teenage years, that I've actually dreamt something and it actually came true.
Mm-hmm. So you
As
have
for
third eye
as for the
open.
as for the ear ringing, I've had that earring before.
Mm-hmm. So you have the ability, like if you, it's like a muscle. If you want to hear things and see things and intuition things, then you can just work that muscle, or like concentrate, not even concentrate, just like just acknowledge that it's there and that it's real. Then it'll start working for you, because like God gave us more than the senses we have. We don't just have like seeing, smelling, and hearing and whatever. We have a lot more senses than that. So God gave us all these senses to work for us so that we could experience life. So like if you acknowledge it, you may open more if you like, but maybe you came to this earth to not acknowledge it. But I picked up you have that sense, and you're patient, kind, hardworking, but you have the ability to take charge.
Can you lucid dream, Shane? Can you change the outcome of your dreams?
I've never tried that.
Oh, you should try it. Have anybody? Do you?
In other words, with what you guys are asking, it's like when you're in your dream, you're what's the word I'm trying to look for? Because I know exactly what you're talking about. Because
you're fully in a REM state.
You're actually in a reality. A dream is like to me, right?
But you can change your outcome.
Like I woke up from a dream suddenly. Yeah, basically because your mind is almost like your mind's controlling what you do in that dream, and you're like almost mentally there, and you're seeing the reality that's happening in your dream. And I've had weird, odd, bizarre dreams, and I've had things that scared me, things that were almost tragic, events or vision, like things that I would. Things that I would think of, like for example, when I'm out in the woods, way deep in the woods by myself. Sometimes I have realities in my dreams that or not. I'm just using that for example, but I've had different things where some dreams are almost like a deja vu, or you'll dream of it, and then something later on in life, you're like, wait a minute, I remember this, But as far as controlling the situation, you can only control you. You can't control everything else that's happening. If that makes sense. I've had those kind of dreams, basically.
Do you ever have dreams, Daniel and Shane and Kelly? Do you guys ever have dreams where you go to the same place? Like, is there a dream that you like? I dream about this house, and I always go to this house. Do you have a place where you've dreamt about before and you've gone to before and before and before?
I honestly don't remember.
Many years ago.
Okay, so what I want you guys to do, Kelly and Daniel, if you have a dream and you do end up going back to that place, I want you to try and take a walk around, and I want you to look around and see what you see. I want you to open drawers, open doors. I want you to go to the back, go to the front. I want you to observe everything that you see in that familiar place. And I can tell you a little bit more insight on it when you tell me what you found.
It's amazing. When you do it, it's amazing.
I don't no longer feel the boogeyman or the devil. So, I used to think this grown man was the light on every night in the light of the house. And now I don't think no light's on, and boogeyman don't bother me no more.
Okay, I'm picking up something for Kelly, and I've been picking it up since I was doing Shane's reading. I pick up that, Kelly, you go different places when you're asleep, sir. I pick up that you astral project. How do you call it? Astral.
Like my daddy, my stepdaddy, my grandparents a lot. I see my dad when he was a young man in the 50s. I see different places.
Do you ever wake up super tired, like you didn't even sleep?
Yeah.
You go somewhere, bud.
All the time.
So you go to an alternate universe, man.
Yeah.
I don't know where you go, but you go somewhere.
These weird looking things, things like you find in the George Lucas movie just come out, like Star Wars back in '77. How all these aliens and all worlds. I haven't been. I actually read a story one time called the OG trilogy, based on a friend of mine before that Vietnam War, and I kind of redid it in my own. But I also added a Dream State. I had one called the Dream State trilogy. Then I had the OG trilogy, I got a government, and yeah, I've went places and interdimensional beings, the names, and what types of alien societies and all this different stuff. And I pretty much like.
When you're talking to people, can you tell?
Yeah.
Like when you're talking to people, can you tell? Like, yeah, it's something about you.
I cried in the morning when I wake up after visiting my dad. When I told my dad I don't want to leave, I got to go back. Let me take care of my mother, and he's proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
He never expected me to just come out like I am, where I was when he was alive. So.
Oh shit! A card just fell. Guess what that means, Shane?
What?
For you, and it's the Judgment card. So judgment. Okay, well, remember how at the beginning when I said I don't think you're from this earth, Shane? Mm-hmm. I don't feel that way anymore now that I've done your reading. I think you are from this earth. I saw your cards. You are from this earth. I was picking up all that love because I am also a being of love. And I do think you're from this earth. I just didn't realize that you were so old. That's what I was picking up, but I can't really tell because I'm not perfect. I know it looks like I am, but I'm not. And then so like what does this mean? This Judgment card fell out of my hand for no reason. Clarity, final decision, a wake up. Do you ever feel like you're waking up to your life's purpose?
Sometimes I do.
Okay. Well, for right now, this card jumped out of my hand, and maybe you could be waking up. This could be your wake up. Mm-hmm. Just putting it out there. You have a happy ending, my friend. You have a happy ending. You do have that thing on your mind though, because that card came up again that I said earlier about maybe depression or maybe a worry, a depression, or something that bothers you. Something that bothers you enough that like I don't know how to say it. I hate to tell people that too, because I'm not, that sucks. Mm-hmm. But
well, that tragedy with the friend that stabbed me in the back. I did get super depressed during that. Like I got depressed during that, and I've never felt that way before.
Would you like me to ask them what you should do? Well, I already know what you should do.
And can I also add, when you asked me if I was a premature baby, I just remembered that my parents told me that I was actually a little bit late.
Ooh, that's why they had to pull you up by your feet, boy. Anything can happen. You have a wheel of fortune, so anything can happen. And you also got that card where I told you have a lot of choices, and you can you just gotta pick what you want to do, what you want, and that you can have anything. You also got the wheel of fortune. That means that God's on your side, and that anything can happen, whatever you want. It's all at your fingertips. I'm picking up just as Susie that it's because you're so loving.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. I didn't only just pick up medieval times, but I also picked up like sandals, like the sandal times, like the Ben-Hur times, like
Egyptian.
I don't know. It's hard to say. Like I feel sandals.
Oh wow.
I feel like chariots and like Ben-Hur, man. Like that fucked up ass movie that we had to watch in school. That's what I feel like.
Not like Egyptian, but like Greek, like Roman.
Wow.
Ow, I just got a stabbing pain in my side.
Okay. Okay, I'm only this. I don't know. I didn't ask your permission, but okay. Your friend that hurt your feelings, did he do something behind your back?
It was a she,
Okay.
and she did do it behind my back, and then it opened up. I can't really get too much into it.
Okay, you don't have to. You don't have to. Don't even say anything else. But you were very kind to her. You gave a lot of yourself to her, and you know what? It gave you something. It was for a reason. Okay. It gave you balance. It helped you to learn balance in some sort of way. And if you haven't learned it yet, you will. Because of that.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't think you're an alien, dude. I don't think you are anymore. I don't even see you the same anymore. Like at first I thought, dude, you might be a reptilian. But I think I thought that because of your show, your show. Because it's like political, right?
It is.
Yeah. So that was just like me being human. Like, you're not a reptilian, dude. It's because I think all political things are like fucking icky. So, so that was my human coming in. Okay. So like that has nothing to really do with you. So like sometimes our humans are so stupid. I like to laugh at mine all the time. And like sometimes my human does that. But I'm careful not to mix that up with what's real. What I really feel, what I really hear. Anything else? Anybody else?
No, all I have to say is that you were spot on. And then what really put me over the edge is when Nikki asked me about the medical history when I was a baby, and I told you guys, and you guys just freaked out. That just blew my mind right there.
Tell me about it, dude. My sister pulls some shit sometimes. That one time I actually threw up.
Wow.
I swear to God. Oh, and then another time I went to stand up after we talked and fell right down to the ground like I had no legs.
We tend to drain each other.
Yeah,
so it's like, we're like batteries, and it just like totally drains us when we were together. I think that's, to be honest with you, I think that's some of the reason why Sister Side Chat never really kept going. I love to talk to my sister. I love to talk to my sister, but when COVID hit, it would just seem like it was too much to me.
Me too.
It was too much.
I was pretty bummed because I used to work in the healthcare field, and at first I was like, how in the fuck did this happen? Like this, I was real bummed about it until like I could look within myself, and the answers came to me, like what I have to do. And boom, I went to school, and now I'm going to be a hypnotherapist. So
yeah, it changed both our lives. You know,
everybody's life. Can you guys actually say that the COVID didn't change your life?
Oh yeah, it did.
Yep, everybody did, for everybody.
I think for a little time there, I was picking up on Daniel. Some past things. He's got a very old soul. And but I also know his dad, and I felt like maybe his dad was coming through. His dad's alive though.
Oh, okay, that's okay. The very first time that happened to me, I thought, oh shit, does that mean they're gonna die?
It was very confusing, but I don't because your dad, Daniel, is very, very strong. He's a very God, I don't know. He's kind of like our dad.
Okay. So when you said that, I picked up that like he's also had a lot of I just picked something up. He's also had a lot of lives. Do you think that maybe you and your dad had a lot of lives together?
Ooh, that makes sense to me.
I don't know.
Eternal. You and your dad are eternal. See, so like sometimes
I know being dead. I was gonna say, I know me and him, we're pretty close. We do a lot of stuff together. And Dad's always looking out for me. I'm one of 4 siblings, and he's always looking out for me. My oldest sister, you used to joke, well, you treat Daniel the best. You treat Daniel like you treat him like the prince.
That's not it. You know what what that is, Daniel? That your sisters can take care of themselves.
Can I say something? Can I say something? My dad and I are really close. We do a lot of shit together.
Maybe I don't know. I'm picking up on something with the father son, and I don't know.
I'm picking it up. I know for sure I'm picking it up off of Daniel, and I'm picking up that you guys are eternal. You and your dad might go through every life. Like, this is really awesome because, like, I believe that me and my sister and dad are also eternal. So, like, when you do pass away, your dad will be right there to greet you. And when your dad passes away, you'll be right there to greet him because you guys are eternal. You guys share every life together. Like, no matter what, before you come down to earth, before you get born, you talk to God and you say, we're going to be in each other's lives again and again. And this is and again and again. Like, in every life. Yeah, I'm picking it up, so it's got to be true. You guys are always eternally there for each other, and it's a beautiful thing. Like, I totally think my sister and me and dad are that way too. It could be true for Shane too. Look within yourself, and if you feel like that, that's probably why. Because it's a lot. A lot of people do that. Why not? They're our loved ones. We love them. Life is love. Everything. Love is all that matters. Like.
Yeah.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
You kept saying that I'm really old. I'm really old. How old would you say I am?
Well, like, what's older, the Ben-Hur times or the Renaissance?
Ben-Hur.
Okay, you're probably that old.
Wow.
Crap! Right when we said that, I got like.
But
I got a little bit older, but I don't.
There's,
I could not. It might not be you. I don't know. I'm getting used now.
But there's times where you're not supposed to speak of, right?
Yeah, and
How many lives you've had? You're really not supposed to speak about that, right? Or say something about that.
No, you really shouldn't say about the future, but you can say about past lives. Because if it doesn't resonate with you, then it's not true. So if I said something that doesn't resonate with you, it wasn't for you, and it's not true. But if I said something and it resonated to you, then it is a message straight to you. And also too, you should know that while I was reading you, Shane, I got clear auditory messages about you. And that doesn't happen for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
So it's your choice to, I never ever push my beliefs on anybody. And it doesn't matter what you believe. It's what's in your heart, like what you feel resonating to you. That's, your own truth, and your own truth will come clear to you. Be open to it. Be open to your truth, or be close to it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
no, I'm actually pretty open-minded about all this stuff. And, going back to the medical thing that Nikki brought up, and when I told you guys that, you freaked the hell out, and it's like, oh my God, maybe I'm a little bit even more open-minded now about this.
I know, like I said, your cards pulled up with a change of perspective and with kind of like maybe a wake-up call. So I would be on the lookout for that. Tell yourself every morning when you get up, be like, set your intention for the day. Be like, I'm going to be open to any kind of knowledge or any kind of message that needs to come to me. And I bet you'll have a great day and you'll get everything you need that day. You just got to set your intentions. And
now, some of the things she was telling you about the type of person you are and stuff, I already know you're an IT guy. She didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah.
I know that you troubleshoot and you work on computers. She didn't know any of that, so I never said anything. You know, I
Dude,
stayed
I did
quiet.
not know you were like the love man. Like I thought you were a reptilian because you like politics, but that's just human ego in me. But look at
that
how
makes
wrong
sense.
I am. Yeah, you're like a love guy. You're all this
Because he's
shit
always
man.
trying to be in his wife beater, trying to get girls on here.
Well, somebody's going to be lucky to have you. You have a lot of passion and you have a lot of love in your heart.
Oh gosh, look at how the time. Yeah, we probably should be wrapping it up on the live.
Yep, I got some homework to do.
Man, this was a great experience tonight.
Well, anytime you want another one, you know, let me know.
I will.
Okay. Okay, good luck, guys.
Bye, everybody.
Thanks for joining us.
Told you it was going to get weird.
Yeah.
Wow. That was...
yeah, guys, just sit tight. I'm gonna go ahead and end the live broadcast. It's been a very long, interesting, open discussion tonight. We'll get into some other things very soon. Because with tonight's discussion, it got me thinking about a few other things, and I'll talk with you guys about that right after we get off air. So before we do go, we'll go around. There's only besides me, there's only 3 of us left. Kelly, I'll start with you. Is there anything you want to throw out there before we go off? Oh, he must not have audio. All right. We'll go with Shane. Shane, you got anything you want to throw out there?
Yeah, so next Friday night is going to be another Real or Not Real. And I believe Saturday, if Henry was still on, I think he can correct me. I'll correct myself if I figure it out. But I believe the final episode of The Walking Dead is going to air next. I think this coming Sunday. So we're going to do a Walking Dead cast and discuss it. And we invited Pat on to discuss with us and tell us more about his experience as a walker on The Walking Dead. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it.
Ah.
And
very cool, very cool. And Nikki, how about you?
You can find me on Facebook at Bigfoot.
Go ahead, Shane. I'm sorry. I didn't know you would.
Oh no, I was going to say check the interview out that we did. Henry and I did with Pat with the Walking Dead cast, where he talked about his experience of being a walker.
Oh.
So if you're a fan of The Walking Dead, we got him on, and he went into detail about makeup, how it was filmed, everything about The Walking Dead. So check that out.
Oh, I missed it.
Okay, very cool. Right, and yeah, like I said, tonight was very interesting, and I know I saw a couple of comments. Well, mainly just really one. Somebody, they're used to this being a Bigfoot podcast. When we have open discussions like this, I have no problem whatsoever with them going in whatever direction they do go in. If somebody wants to bring something up and talk about it, even if it's off the main topic of this podcast, I like tonight. I really found this interesting. I mean, we started off doing Shane's Real or Not Real, and that was a lot of fun. And then we went into we slowly started merging into this other alternative universe, so to speak, kind of discussion, and but I thought it went well. So everybody,
can I say something real quick?
Yeah, we'll be back.
Can I say let me see something real quick. The thing is that the thing is that the Bigfoot footage, the Bigfoot world is so dried up now. There's not a lot of stuff to talk about. So we got to find stuff to talk about, and whether it be Bigfoot, UFOs, paranormal stuff, spiritual stuff, we need something to talk about.
Yeah, it's always been the same stuff that's been coming out lately.
Yeah, if you guys got, and I mentioned this before, if there is Bigfoot photos, videos, whatever it may be, or if you had a sighting, if you had a story, you want to come on here and talk about it, send, message me, message Nikki, message Shane, message Kelly, message any of us, or Pat, Pat Turner, and we'll be more than glad to share images, videos, and what have it. So you know, you know, if you find something new that maybe there's probably stuff out there that we don't know about. I mean, I'm in a lot of different Bigfoot groups, but I don't keep up with them all. So, but yeah, we want you guys to be able to share. If you have something that you want discussed, that's why we broadcast and we make mention. Ask your questions. We watch the live chat the best we can. We don't always get to everything because tonight we had a lot of different comments and questions and different things being posted back to back. So, like I said, I try my best to keep up with everything. So, but yeah, every Friday night we will go live at 9 p.m. on Bigfoot Zone, both YouTube and Facebook. So if you're not following the ECBRO fan page, go ahead and do so. If you're not subscribed to Bigfoot Zone ECBRO here on YouTube, do so as well. And till next time, guys. And don't forget, next Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Time, check out Real or Not Real. And Shane, one more time, what YouTube channel is that going to be under?
It is going to be under the Looking for Bigfoot YouTube channel. But I'll have the link posted.
YouTube channel.
Yep. And I'll have the link posted in you guys' groups. I'll have it posted on Facebook and Twitter.
Okay. And Shane, even though I'm an administrator on your Looking for Bigfoot Facebook page, you should have the option. Feel free to. You should be able to share on my ECBR fan page as well. Well as I know you can in the group, but yeah, feel free to post and share in the pages as well. So
yeah,
and that goes for everybody. There is sections on there where if you want to post something on one of my pages, the ECBR pages or groups, go ahead. Feel free to do so. So meanwhile, guys, you guys take it easy. And Shane, Nikki, Kelly, you guys stay put for a quick second. And thank you guys